Another UFO has just been shot down over Lake Huron. It has just been announced that another high-altitude object has been brought down by American military over Lake Huron this afternoon. This is the second UFO incident of the day, as earlier in the morning, China reported an unidentified flying object was spotted over Qingdao. We are currently awaiting updates of what type of craft was shot down into the frozen waters of Lake Huron. We will update as the story continues.
Are they really here?
Claim that the U.S. blew up Nord Stream pipelines relies on an anonymous source, according to Snopes. Reuters says White House says blog post on Nord Stream explosion utterly false. You know what I think? I think the people that said that they were going to blow up the Nord Stream pipeline are the people that blew up the Nord Stream pipeline.
Russia invades Ukraine, one way or another, Nord Stream 2 will not move forward.
If Russia invades, there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2.
The bare minimum of investigative journalism is to ask who benefits from this. Follow the money. Is anybody going to be held accountable for these potential war crimes? Let's just not pay attention to this either. Or this. Let's not pay attention to this. Let's definitely not talk about this either. Yeah, guys, the great distraction is on. Let's talk about the UFOs. Let's talk about the Grammys. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Everything except what we need to be talking about.
New video of another orb UFO in Poland has recently emerged, and it appears to stop these wind turbines from spinning. In this full-length version of the video, you can clearly see the object as it slowly approaches the wind turbines and they stop moving. But as the object slowly passes by them, gets a little further away, they begin to move again. Here in this next clip, we'll take a look at a zoomed-in version of when this happens. So what do you think this object is? This video has us wondering.
3 UFOs were shot down over the weekend, with one being in Canada, Alaska, and Michigan. So far, no debris has been recovered from the 2 shot down over Canada and Alaska. It is still unclear what these UFOs are, but the Pentagon just announced that it will be giving a briefing on the UFOs at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is one of the craziest conspiracy theories. The Malaysian flight 370 that disappeared with 239 passengers on it. Until this day, nobody knows what happened. So this was a very common flight. They were flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. And as they're flying, the pilot communicates with the tower. And the last words he says are, "Good night, Malaysia." 1 minute and 43 seconds later, right here, it disappears off of all the radars. For a plane to disappear off a civilian radar, it can only mean that the plane lost complete power or that it was manually turned off. But if a plane loses power, it wouldn't have been able to travel as far as it did from right here the moment it lost signal. Some people think aliens were behind this or a black hole.
Could the spy balloon seen over the US last week be connected to the orb footage that recently went viral on TikTok? A few weeks ago, an influx of orb-shaped UFO videos took UFO TikTok by storm, leaving many wondering, what is going on? And last week there was the viral news story that had everybody talking. The spy balloon seen over Montana and shot down on the coast of South Carolina, with some people online at first mistaking it as a UFO. New theories suggest that there could be a connection, that the algorithm was weaponized so that the American public that witnessed the viral orb videos would mistakenly think the spy balloon, also spherical, was a UFO. We do not endorse this theory, though we do find it interesting. Remember, question everything.
All the rich families, the monarchy, all the presidents, they're all related to these trans-dimensional shape-shifting lizards.
Do you know the craziest conspiracy theory about one of Hollywood's most beloved actors, Keanu Reeves, that he's immortal and has lived multiple lives? This conspiracy started when theorists noticed that one of the most prolific Holy Roman emperors of all time, Charlemagne, looks a lot like Keanu Reeves, from the eyes to the nose to the cheekbones. Even though Charlemagne was born in the year 748, the theory goes that he was powerful, rich, and of high enough status that he was asked to join the New World Order of the Illuminati, and given the opportunity to be immortal, so when he would die, he would reincarnate. So here he pops up again in the 1500s in this very famous painting, Portrait of a Man, with the man who has the exact exact same face as Keanu Reeves. Then in the 1800s, another very famous man, a poet by the name of James Russell Lowell, pops up looking exactly like Keanu Reeves. Then right on schedule in the 1900s, a very famous actor of the time, Paul Mounet, happens to look just like Keanu Reeves. Here's another photo. As we go, the photos get higher quality, and as Keanu is immortal and lives all these lives, he acquires more knowledge and wisdom about how to achieve success over and over again to become all these prolific men. And Keanu doesn't deny it, so before I tell you what he has to say about this, make sure you follow so you finally know the craziest conspiracy theories about each of these celebrities and request who you want to see next.
You've just been around, there's just different generations.
We're all stardust, baby. I can see it, we have a likeness in the eyes, and the nose, and the mustache, and the beard, and the cheekbones, and the forehead.
Look at that guy. That's the real...
Oh.
For all the Trump supporters who thought that President Biden had more classified documents, here's a graphic comparing the amount of documents that each person had. Here is Biden and Mike Pence obviously having a small amount, and then here's the amount that Donald Trump had. I mean, we've known this already, but there's just no comparing Donald Trump and Biden in this case, because the amount that Trump had is absolutely absurd.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I haven't looked like this good in years. I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s. You know what? The 90s? This ain't even real blue screen. It's 2019, y'all. Nothing's real.